What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's going on? I hope you are all well. I hope you're all well. So, but yeah, we're now doing this, guys. We're doing this. Let me just go out here. And guess what? We're not looking back. We're not looking back. Let's see. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? Are you guys on with us? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love this. I love the UPSD. So in the next 2 days, Faro official. Yes, sir. Mpo away. Game lovers. Yes, sir. I love this. Tiro. Lovely, man. Lovely, man. Lovely. I love this, guys. I love this. I love this. So let me just make sure that I open this up. Full screen layout. Okay, how's that gonna work? Okay, I think this is gonna be dope. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see you guys. Are you guys on? Are you guys on? My first mentor. Thanks, man. Being profitable since 22 all the way from Cape Town. Perfect, perfect. I love this, guys. I love this, guys. I love this. Okay, let me just make sure that I have where actually is my phone? Okay, I don't know where I put my phone. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let us do this. Let us do this. So we're waiting for more members to join because I noticed that more members are going to be joining us. We're going to be doing this live session. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to be looking at the markets with you guys, literally just experiencing everything. You guys remember the last time we done, a setup like this. I even mentioned that we're going to be doing a live session, and all of you guys were like going crazy. So what's happening is that I'm going to be literally just looking at whatever pairs that you guys are asking. So obviously me, I look at specific pairs like US30, I look at gold as well. Maybe we can also look at other pairs, but as well, this is just the start of many, which means that if it does get to a point whereby we do this a bit more harder and more stronger, what's gonna happen is that we are gonna be also I'll be looking at the markets that you guys are asking me to look at. Okay, are you guys with us? Are you guys with us on that? Okay, I'm actually looking for my phone. Just give me a second. I think I misplaced my phone, guys. Okay, I'll be back just now. Give me a second. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. I got it. Here's my phone right here with me. And yeah, man, at first I just want to welcome you guys on this live session. This is the first live session that we are going to be having. Like I did say, it's going to be the first live session of many. And yeah, man, I just want us to do this and never even dare look back. And yeah, man, like, are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? Let me see all those comments. I love the positive feedback, guys. One of the things that actually wanted to make me be consistent with on YouTube and stuff was the positive feedback that I got. Because remember, we had a lot of negative feedback and stuff from people that didn't really benefit from us. But then one day I just met people in the streets physically, and they were telling me that, man, like, your things actually changed my life for good. Like, I wish you just never even stopped. And I was like, okay, maybe this is what I started. This is why I'm doing what I done. And yeah, that's just some of the reasons that, like, made us, like, go more deeper and stuff. And with the positive feedback that I'm seeing now, I can see we have members all the way here. You see, even now the enemies is like they're trying to stop us because it's like they're trying to call us now. They've seen that we're on a live, but they're sending us so many messages. So let me see who's here in this live session. Let me see. I can see Oleboheng Mukau. I can see Rebecca Luhodi. I can see Ukraine versus Russia invasion. I'm not sure what's going on. I can see, okay, please check on gold, which is the Nkosi Nati. I can see TT 3Z. I can see Chico underscore SA, Esco, Johannes, Edward, Mandlankosi, Tidy. So yeah, let's see who else is here. Who is Michael all the way from Zimbabwe? Nice one, brother. I can see Faro. Nice. Faro official. We here, boss. I love that. Let's go, Nguduleko. Tato. I love this, man. Let's do this. Ujavo. Fundamentals. Okay, Tebza Matai from Eastern Cape, all the way from Eastern Cape. So basically, we have everyone. We have people from Zimbabwe. I noticed people from Ukraine, people from Eastern Cape. Is there any Gauteng? Oh, there's even Ireland. Oh, you guys are coming from far. You know, is there like Bilanco? Okay, official Bilanco. Salute, man, salute. Where you guys from? I just want to see who I'm interacting. V from Limpopo, perfect. Where are you guys from? I want to see where are you guys actually from? Comfort from Limpopo, perfect. Comfort, nice one, man. Stick Musala all the way from Botswana, perfect. Junior all the way from Cape Town, amazing, man. Botswana, Teddy from PTA, Javu from Tsanin. Hey, you guys are coming from like all angles. Adelaide from Pretoria West, Olebohilwe from Mamelodi. Salute, man, all the way from the east side. Sfiso from Madlera, salute. Man, it's powerful. Gauteng is here, Mpumalanga is here, Bloemfontein is here, Maritzburg, Klerksdorp, Botswana, Eastern Cape, Nigeria. We even have Nigeria, northern side of Africa. South PTA, Mamelodi, Mpumalanga, Midrand, Mukopane, Mamelodi, George, Greece, even people from Greece, Lagos, Klerksdorp, Lesotho, Mokopane, like all. Okay, guys, I think it's getting too much. Even me, I'm starting to be a bit more overwhelmed. It's exciting to see you guys are like showing up from all. Esteras, imagine, all the way from Esteras, salute, man, in the east side, Free State, Rustenburg. No, it's exciting to see you guys show up from all angles of the world, whether it's in Africa, whether it's out of Africa, whether it's even in South Africa. But you guys are coming from all angles, which means that we're gonna be doing this way more bigger than we thought. And yeah, man, let's just do this big, man. Yeah, I noticed that you might get. In fact, all you big traders never visit Eastern Cape for seminars. Yeah, man. I think with me now, especially in seminars, I've never really gave myself time to do those things. But there'll be a time where we're gonna do seminars. We're gonna be doing them bigger than ever. It's just that now I just want to impact and influence maybe as much as I can from the internet, because with the internet we can touch maybe 3,000 people. I mean, like just now on this live, we could have like 3,000 people here on this live, which automatically means that it's beneficial. But yeah, let's just start with the session, guys. Let's start with the session. So maybe at the end we'll do some questions and answers, and then we can just take a look at some stuff, and yeah, take it from there basically. For now, it's just us, looking at the markets, seeing what the market says. And remember the previous week, if you guys saw the previous session, we're looking at the markets, maybe go all the way down up until here. But the only reason that would see price, give us something different is if price breaks above here, on which right here we can simply see price has broken above here. Right here, price has broken above here the previous resistance. Let me just put this so it's clean. Let me just do this. In fact, this is not going to be needed anymore, since now we are using this specific structure right here. So what I'm seeing now is with the dollar index. So mind you, with the dollar index, this just helps us be able to see and understand how the dollar on its own is moving. And then from there, once we've been able to spot that, it'll allow us to be able to understand what we can expect from the dollar. So I noticed that you guys were saying that, can you please look at Euro USD? Can you please look at this? But before we get into all those things, the most important thing that we look at first is the dollar on its own. That's how we get started, okay? Then you can see we've got this. So basically, I'm just trying to see, okay, we've got this first touch, second touch. We broke above here. We came to retest. You can see if I can even extend this. It's more like a retest. We came to retest. And as you can see, here was like a gap. This gap that's in between here, all the way from here at the bottom to here. So basically, price wanted to just close up the gap and then continue going upwards. And yes, that's what happened. Price did close up the gap, and now price started shooting upwards. So this, when I had this, it was still, price was still somewhere here, but I guess it did move how we were looking at it. So for now, with what I'm seeing is price obviously broke previous lower high here. In fact, even the lower high here. So basically, price started changing structure and became, sorry, a higher high type thing, which means that price started doing more on higher high here, higher low, higher low, and then higher high. So now we're looking at price giving us a higher low, on which basically what we can see is this level that's here at the resistance. So we have, this will just be on the this is a like a rough one on the 4 hour. We have this being our most recent area. This has been retested already. This has not been retested. So we're looking at price maybe coming all the way down, retesting, and then going back upwards. But for me to be able to get a much more clear understanding, what I need to do is I need to look at the 60-minute time frame, guys. 60 minutes, super important. And then from there, we're going to be moving over to the very first pair, which is we'll look at gold. And then from gold, we're going to be looking at US 30 and stuff. And for today, I just want us to, just understand. I want you guys to see how I see the market, how I think, how I see the markets, and do all those things. And then from there, what's going to happen is that we are also gonna, maybe tomorrow we can, that depends on how positive this life is. Tomorrow, what we can possibly do is maybe get on a live session, and then in that live session, what we will do is that we will basically like go through the whole markets together. Like as soon as New York session opens, because I understand that maybe some of you guys go to work, school, all those things. But as soon as New York session opens, on which tomorrow you have to show up, you just have to show up. Because as soon as New York session opens, we are going to be looking at the markets. And as soon as I find opportunities, I am going to execute literally while we on the live session. So yeah, that's just going to be amazing to see. And let me just remove this because this is previous structure. And then we can see now what price has done. Price basically is printing this right here. We've got this first touch right here. Okay, I just want this to be a bit more neat, just more like this. Yes, first touch, second touch. So hopefully we're looking for price to come here and give us a third touch. But with that being said, we're looking for some area of resistance, which is right here. Area of resistance here. Price couldn't break somewhere here. So if I may use the previous data, so let me just say I'm looking at this. Price basically gave us a fake out here, and then price went down, and the price went and broke. And this was more of a retest. So what I'll do is that I'll adjust this and move it here, just so I use the most recent resistant, where price resistant to break. And then from here, you'd simply see this is what we've done. And then maybe I can just extend so I can see how far this was. Like you can see even here, it's a valid resistance. You can see here, it failed to break here, it failed to break here, failed to break here, and this is where the breakout happened. So I don't need to go all the way far like that. I just wanted to verify. But now that I've verified, boom, let me just do this. Now that I've verified, as soon as it broke, just take a look at what happened. Price jumped all the way from breakout here, all the way up to somewhere here, which we could say this was our first take profit. This is where price jumped to. And then let's see if we have some second take profits. Yes, our second take profit is going to be somewhere around these areas here. And obviously today is still Monday, so it's going to be a bit more sketchy. But what I'm seeing here, what price do is price at least coming somewhere here. And then once price gets here, would be able to spot like some sort of a buy here within the section, and the price is going to push all the way upwards somewhere here. So basically with the dollar, it's going to be a short-term sell and a long-term buy, which means that when we're looking at a short-term sell, long-term buy, let's say for instance if you're looking for a buy, because this can happen at night. And at night, I'm speaking about like now, the Asian session and so on, because the New York session is going to close soon. Then it's going to be the Asian session. So during those times, maybe up until maybe the London session, things like that, price is going to be pushing downwards, coming all the way down, maybe till here. And then maybe when the New York session opens for tomorrow, that's when we'll see price pushing all the way upwards till it hits take profit. You understand? I mean, till it goes all the way here to resistance, breaking the previous resistance here. And when that does happen, that's when maybe possibly would be able to, buy dollar, which means when we buy in dollar, everything that's followed buy in dollar, which means this is GBP USD. When we buy in dollar, we obviously sell in GBP. You understand? When you are looking at Euro USD, we buy in dollar, so you're obviously selling Euro USD. You understand? And for instance, this will be gold, which means that we will be selling gold. So let me just take a look at on gold. Or in fact, you can see, I just done this by mistake. So if you look at this properly, I didn't really update this since the last session that we had, where I was giving you guys, showed you guys how I see the markets and so on and stuff. I never really touched this since then. You understand? So it's funny to see now that the price is actually playing out like that. But here you can see I was waiting for price to actually come back down somewhere here, push here, so you get an entry going back up to here. It didn't really go all the way down to entry, but it pushed a bit more low somewhere till here. You can see here. So let me just update and remove this. Let me just update and remove this. And then also I was like, once it gets here, we'll be looking for a sell, maybe coming all the way down here. And then we're going to continue buying and going all the way up. So what I'm seeing, like I did say, that short-term sell on USD might be a short-term buy on gold, maybe till somewhere around here, break highs or something. And then, let me just do this, maybe something more like this, go a bit more high and then start doing this. And then boom, tomorrow morning, maybe, I mean, during the New York session, we might see gold going all the way down, going all the way, sell, we sell, we sell. And then maybe when it's here, we can take that buy. Okay. So the New York session, I just even got an update recently. The New York session, I can see Chico is asking, when is the New York session? Is it 3:30 or is it 4:30? Here's Chico is asking, guys, New York session, is it 3:30, 4:30? Because things are tumbling live tomorrow. I think I have to put 1K to put in line. Hopefully this will change my life. Okay, so one thing that I need you to do as well is you shouldn't basically take it like more of a gambling type of a mentality, you understand? So you shouldn't put money on, like, let's say for instance, when you see an opportunity, you want to go all in type of a thing, because like we did say, always need to leave out the room. So if the market doesn't move in your way, you always have enough to be able to come back and re-enter and be able to strategize and basically just get those opportunities. So with the updates that we got on my side, New York session is at 4:30. And imagine, guys, this is crazy. Imagine New York session a few months ago, not even years, a few months ago was 1:30. I remember we used to trade 1:30 sessions every single day, like in the Forex system, every single day we used to trade 1:30 sessions. And then it went to 2:30, and then just recently, I think November is when it changed and started being 4:30. So imagine how everything changes, like time changes, which shows that time is not really real, because it changes. If it didn't change, it's real. But anyways, like today, like we can wake up tomorrow and they say 6 is no longer 6. You understand? So those are things that So I love this, man. Yeah, bro, real talk. He's the first one. I think this was first. There's a life, and I also love to see him doing life interest. Perfect. I can see Chico here saying this was the first SA trader to do live analysis. We'll love to see him do a live entry. This is powerful, bro. This is powerful. Y'all wanna be see me doing live entries and stuff. So, but like I did say today, I wouldn't really place a trade, because even for me, I can see the time. It's now 21:21, which is late. So tomorrow, let's meet up. We're gonna be meeting up at New York session. We're gonna, like, literally today, I just want you guys to see how I think everything, and then tomorrow I'm gonna be putting it into practice. I want to show you guys how I take trades, I execute. If it goes against me, how I'm able to cut losses quick, how I'm able to maybe re-enter, go back in and do all those things. And as well, basically how I go. In fact, if possibly, I want us to do live sessions every day for this week, every single day, just so you see, even if, like, a trade doesn't go against me, how do I still remain profitable at the end of the week? Because I see a lot of people say, oh no, you need to have a daily target, make 500 a day and all those things. That's truly speaking, that's not real. You can't really make 500 a day consistently forever. There'll be days where it's lost days. There'll be days where you make more. Like, let's say for me, I can take a loss today, I can take a loss tomorrow, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, find out that we become profitable. Let's say we even make profits that are gonna bring back Monday's loss and Wednesday, and even puts me ahead for the whole week. That's why we find entries or trades that are like this. Trades like this are very important to us. Risk reward. Always look at risk reward. That's why I want you guys to experience and see it. So you really see what goes on in like a day in life of a trader's mind, and how we adjust towards certain things, because it's not super easy. If it was easy, I should be making $1 million every single day. If it was really that easy, I should be making $1 million every single day, because it means that I don't get wrongs. I don't really catch wrong entries, which means that I can go full margin on every trade and make $1 million every day, which means that I can be a billionaire within the next 2 months, 3 months. You understand? So you shouldn't really get fooled by a lot of people and stuff. So that's why I'm doing this. I just want you guys to experience the authentic side of it, so that you don't feel like on your own. Because I've been in your shoes. I don't want you to feel like maybe something that you're doing is not working out and people are winning and doing this. Nah, it doesn't work like this with them. Okay, this was with the previous video when we're doing the top-down analysis. Okay, nice. Let's just do this. Okay. Okay, so now I can see with this gold, basically price broke above here. You can see previous resistance, it broke above, went a bit low, then went a bit more above. And this low, I can simply see that it's a retest of the structure here. I'll say there's a retest of the structure here, but it's okay. No need to rush it. What we need to do now is try to see what actually is price telling us. So what I'll do is I'll also adjust this so that I get those finer entries. I have this be with my most 2 recent touches, which means that this touch and as well this touch, just like this, and as well just like this. That's on the 4-hour. So I can simply see the price is now pushing upwards. The one thing that already with the bigger time frame perspective, I can see that maybe I'm looking for price to come here, and then hopefully price will just come back more upwards here. This is on the 4-hour time frame though. This is the 4-hour time frame. So let's go to the 60-minute. Ooh, my stomach is aching, guys. My stomach is painful. I don't even know what's going on. I didn't eat the whole day. I was super busy, super doing a lot of things, so I never got to eat. I actually wanted to do this live session during the New York session, but I had so many things that I had to do, and only now I ate literally 10 minutes before this session, and I was like, let me take as much as possible. And now we have things crawling below us, and but we just push through. Let's do this. Let us do this. Okay. So you can simply see with this. Let me just remove this from all the way back. Okay, you know what? Let me not remove it, since this is on the 4-hour. It's very useful on the 4. So let me just adjust it. And then maybe on the future sessions that are going to be coming, I'll be doing some live. Like if you don't know how to use maybe TradingView, I'll show you guys that. Whatever that you guys want me to cover, we'll walk through that. Okay. Hours. Let me see, 4-hour. Yes. Okay. So already I can see with the 1-hour, I've got this be my first touch, my second touch, and you can see here how price went up. Like here, price broke above, price came down. So now there's a high chance that price is gonna come here somewhere around here, maybe break above, but not like a deep break. Maybe something more like come break here, and then after breaking here, just so it creates that momentum to the upside. Once it does that, depends on how far it will go, just slightly more upwards. Maybe you can still come here during the Asian session, London session, and then hopefully price is we'll see price pushing down at summit to these levels here. And then once price is at these levels, that is when we'd be able to secure a buy position. Sorry. That's when we'll be able to secure a buy position when price is somewhere here. But obviously we'll look at the candlestick that gets somewhere here. We look at firstly how it got there. Secondly, we'll wait for a hammer, something more like, let's say, for instance, you see on the 4-hour, like something like this. Once this type of a candlestick is printed, let me zoom in so you guys can see it clearly. Just take a look at this candlestick. So we'll be trading candlestick. That's the amazing thing about trading like live type thing. You see me wait for this candle, and you'll see me basically execute once the candle comes. So a risk entry, like I always speak about risk entries and reduce the risk entry. Risk entry will be me taking a buy because of this hammer. Like after it reaches and done everything, taking a buy and then maybe might take profit here. This is a risk entry because it can go down and hit my stop loss. But a reduced risk entry is me taking a buy after this engulfing and stop loss below here. The reason it's a reduced risk entry is because of the fact that I've waited for the hammer, I've waited for the engulfing, and all this together is a morning star. You guys know the difference between a morning star and an evening star, ne? Morning star, and evening star. You see something more like this. You see, this is the evening star, this is a morning star. So basically, there's like the two differences. So you either wait for that or you wait, but like I did say, it's a reduced risk entry and it's a risk entry. So then once this does push a bit more up, can we back at the 4? Let me just, I was asking myself, where does this come from now? Okay. And then that's when we'll see price go a bit more lower. So with my beliefs, with what I'm seeing, I believe that price might still even break below here. Price will break above here, catch the others on the wrong side, and maybe price is gonna come all the way down to here, which is at the most recent resistance. So either here or here. Let me just see. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So more like this. That's the price just plays around the whole night, plays around, boom, 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 and then yeah, comes back down, boom, and then yeah, and then and then go back up. So obviously when it does this, once it gets here, that's when we're gonna wait for those confirmations and so on. Just so we're able to have an entry like this. Stop loss super minimum, and our take profit is gonna be somewhere at the high, which means that like this would have, like when we entered here after this engulfing, our take profit would have been here at this high. Our now take profit is gonna be at the high. But if it doesn't break this area, mind you, if it doesn't break this area and it goes all the way down, maybe till somewhere here and we find entry, let's say it goes all the way down to the support area. This one here, from where it is now, still a valid trade, 100% valid. What we'll just do is we're gonna have to wait, confirm, get entry here, stop loss super minimum somewhere close to here, and I'll take profit right here. Same thing, you see. But now our risk to reward is gonna be these numbers that you're seeing here. Okay, and then also so what will happen is that we're going to be looking at the 15 minutes as well. So for now, since we're not going to be finding any entries or looking for entries, it's not going to be beneficial for us because the market is going to be closing for the New Yorks, in terms of we can't really find an entry now because it's night and can't really manage trades because I don't want to be holding it for too long. The only time I can hold a trade is if I found it when the New York session opens and then I enter, and then it's moving in my direction, and maybe now I see that okay, it's still gonna move more, but I don't want to manage it too much. I just lock in profits and then I can manage it the whole night. I mean, I can just basically sleep, and when I wake up, even if I know it went against me, it took me out with profits. If it did go in my direction, I'm excited. So you see, so even that can happen where price basically just, and then coming here, which is more like, but this needs like the candle to confirm. Once it confirms a break, and then yeah, whatever how it moves, then once it breaks, this is a full confirmation that price is most definitely going to be coming to these levels here. But once it gets here, this is the bigger trade. This is just a short-term trade that maybe if the risk to reward is good, like let's say for instance this, and you catch it nice and the setup makes sense, you can take it. It doesn't mean you can, but the better one is like, the longer term, the one that goes with the momentum direction. Because if you look at the 1 hours and stuff, whenever it goes up, it shoots up, you know. So taking a sell will just be more like taking that retracement. It's like by selling a retracement of a bullish momentum. So let's take a look at US 30. So yeah, let me just see the comments real quick. Powerful stream, Steezy, salute. Mpo, you can see my brother here saying this is a powerful stream. I'm an 18-year-old forex trader. Not let me say I'm still learning from the markets. Powerful, all the way from Klersdorp. That's dope. Neville, let's continue pushing. Free State, Tulani is all the way from Free State. Can I ask? Can I ask? Is there, Lisiba, is there a chance whereby the market is not ready for the strategy you are using? Yes, there is a chance whereby it might not be ready. That's what normally market conditions, we go through what we call market condition phases, whereby you go through a phase of losing streak, but not because your strategy is not working, not because of, it's just because of the market condition. It's like, let's say for instance, you are a perfect person, you're 100% fine, you're good, you're a very good human being, you do everything healthy. But that one time you go through a phase where you get sick, whether you catch a flu or that you have a headache, or it's a phase, you can't now kill yourself and say that you are sick and you've been eating healthy all this time. Do you get it? So it's a phase whereby, that's why risk management, psychology and risk management plays a part, because when you go through that phase, most people, obviously, that's when they blow their account, they lose their hard work. I mean that someone can be consistent, profitable for like 2 months, and they go through a phase of a losing streak for just a week, and they gave away profits for the whole 2 months. You understand? That is because of all of this. So you should just be able to know, okay, I'm going through a losing streak. You know what? I'm losing too much. Let's say I've lost 3 trades in a row, and it's unlike me to do 3 trades in a row. From now on, I'm not going to be risking 1%. Or if, let's say, you are risking, let's say, for instance, 100 rands per trade, I won't be risking 100 rands per trade. I'll be risking 20 rands up until I find 2 profitable trades that are going to regain my confidence. Once it does regain my confidence, I'll go more stronger. You understand? Anton from UK. Perfect, man. Perfect. All the way from UK. Salute, man. Yeah, yes. I can see Mpoma Seka is also saying NFP changes too. That is true. In fact, let us look at NFP. Let me just say Forex Factory. Let's look at what time NFP is, guys. Let us look at what time NFP is. Perfect, just like this. Friday. Okay, Friday, USD, right here. It's gonna be at 3:30. So let me just confirm it's South African time. Yes. So also some of the ways that you go about scanning the news. Let me just do this. Filter. Only have high impact news. Remove every other news that's not necessary. And maybe remove all other pairs, maybe for instance, and just look at USD news that are high impact. You see? So today, 5 p.m. South African time, we had this high impact. Tomorrow, we're going to be having this 5 p.m. as well. So it's like, 30 minutes after New York session. We're going to be having this tomorrow. These news. Wednesday, we're going to be having this at 3:15. This is South African times, ne? I made sure that it's on Saturday. Yes, it's South African time. You can see right here. And then, so let's just make sure that you check the times to make sure that it matches your time zone. Because find out that you're in a different time zone, and then maybe you're looking at, let's say if I was looking at the New York time zone, I would think that it's telling me a different time. And then here, so tomorrow on Wednesday, we have 3:15 news and 5 p.m. This, which are going to be high impact. Thursday, we're having unemployment claims, 3:30. And then Friday, we're having then NFP. Sorry. Friday, we're having NFP. Okay. So, but yeah, also, I'm gonna be placing entry this time. Okay, from Thursday last week. Yeah, Nasdaq. Yeah. Are you more of a day trader or scalper? Oleboy is asking me if I'm more of a day trader or a scalper. I'm not a scalper. I don't really do good when I scalp. I'm not too sure. I'm not sure why, but I'm not really a scalper. But I think when I scalp is when, like, I'm with people and we just trying to make a quick buck, and I just put money in there that I'm willing to lose, and then I can scalp quick. But it's not really my nature. Me, I'm a day trader. And I would say at times I'm a swing trader, and only at times is when I'm super busy. When I'm really busy and I have things going on and I can't really sit on the markets too long, but I really want to trade, I can swing trade my way through. And I know swing trading, maybe in a week I'll find one or two positions. You understand? But that's when I'm super busy. But on a day to day, because now I've given myself a lot of time to be able to trade no matter what. So now I'm a day trader because every single day when the market opens, I'm staring at the markets. That's why I can even do these live sessions, because I spend at least an hour as soon as the market opens. I can spend, like, even normally I don't even wait for the market to open, but I'll spend like maybe 2 to 3 hours on the charts just by myself, looking at them, analyzing 15 minutes, 5 minutes, trying to scan some trades. Maybe while doing that, I might be on, like, phone, maybe whether it's making a few calls, doing whatever that I have to do, maybe push some work while I'm still doing analyzing. But I look at the markets when I enter on the 5 minute time frame. Use the kill zone indicator. It should show you a session in London such as well. It will help a lot. Okay, let's see kill zone. Let me see kill zone. Which one is it? It's a kill zone by which who's the I think Lux Algo, because the one that let me just check. Yes, you see it says here New York session. What time was this? Okay, let's see the recent one. This is today. New York session was at, here it's saying 2, but find out that it didn't really update yet. Find out that it didn't really update yet. So because I saw Anton was saying every day for this week, I'm in. Perfect. Forex Hub is saying if we do this every day for this week, he's in. How many of you guys are also saying that if I do this every day for this week, you're in? I want to see how many of you guys are in, because I need, at least only pushing, I need us to all be here, all present and stuff. And then hopefully we moving forward, I'm gonna bring like people on board, because I want everyone that's saying that they're trained, they're looking at the markets, they're doing, I want them to analyze the markets with us. So I am gonna be bringing, if you say that you want me to analyze the markets with whoever, I'm gonna bring that person here. I'm gonna do a quick question and answer type thing. Maybe ask them questions all together. We can ask them questions. Like, let's say, for instance, if it's whoever that you guys want us to speak with, bring them on board. They join the session. I ask them questions. I take you guys as questions. We all ask them questions, and then we're gonna make them analyze the markets for us, and we're gonna rate their market analysis, because at the end of the day, we need to see those market analysis. You can show us that you made 100,000 rands today. You can show us that you done this, but at the end, we want to see how did you do that. How did you get that trade? If you showed us that you bought US 30 and it made you 300,000, why did you buy it? Because anyone can get in the market and just please buy, and then do. How did you do that? What risk did you use? And all those things. So I'm interested in that. Okay, I can see a lot of you guys are saying GBPSD, GBP, nice. GBPSD, USDK, GBPSD. I think it's only one person, but in the traders, stay. Yushi saying, if you are reading this, you are successful. Perfect. I love that. We need to share positive feedbacks only, guys. Positive feedback. Anyone that's doing negative things, you just see yourself fading away from us. You just see yourself fading away from us. Okay, so I can see Kirtley is asking if you can do a recap on US 30. Yeah, we'll do it. I didn't really analyze it yet, so we'll look at it shortly. US 30, okay. And then there's so many comments. I thought like I was actually on the recent comments. This is my first ever live, guys, so I'm not really too good with this. I don't really know how things. I'm doing this all by myself. So yeah, but I love this. Oleboying saying this guy is really good when it comes to reading the charts. That's the only thing that I try to master. I mean, reading the charts, because everything can be said, but reading the charts is just the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. You can take away my trading account. You can take away my brokers. Like let's say they shut down broker accounts. You can take away my trading. You can literally just steal my phone into, but you can't take the knowledge that I have when it comes to reading a chart. And that knowledge I can apply it on anything. If you put a real estate portfolio here with charts in it, I'll be able to see what the market is going to act like, because at the end, this is people's reaction. This thing that I'm seeing at is people. There was a time I analyzed something and I got scared, because what that actually meant is that that company was going to crash, and once it crashed, a lot of people are going to lose jobs. And I got scared, because that's the honest truth. If I'm looking at US 30 and US 30 is going to go all the way down to zero, I'm looking at, let's say for instance, Apple, Facebook. I'm looking at specific stuff, whether it's cryptos and stuff. If that thing goes all the way down to zero, and I can see that this thing in the next few months is going to drop, it means that yes, I might make a profit from that short, whatever, if I do happen to short. But that the sad thing is, people might lose jobs, because if the company falls, people are going to lose jobs. I love this. Bandile saying that lead us to the promised land. We're learning a lot from you, King. I appreciate this, man. I hope more live streams are coming. Most definitely, I'm in. I can see all you guys are saying you are in. If we do this every day, you're in. So I guess we are gonna be doing the New York session all the way in. I can see you guys are also even requesting people. You guys say that you want Refuin over here. You guys say that you want Nasdaq Ninja. Everything, guys. I'll bring everyone in. In fact, I'll call them on the call like this and say, man, I'm on a YouTube live session right now and people are crying for you. So there's no way you're going to say no. There's no way you're going to say no. I'll put you on the bus. If you say no, I'll be like, my man, making people go down. So yeah, man, we're going to be doing all that. Because you already guys are giving me names. My guy, can you be probably? Okay, let me see. My guy, can you be profitable if your knowledge is basic and not advanced like your guest last time when analyzing just for seconds? With due respect for him, it seemed basic. Yeah, man. Truly speaking, with this, can you be profitable if knowledge is basic and not advanced? Yeah, because with trading, the most important thing is simplicity. The more you're gonna have a lot of things and try to complicate and have too many. In fact, I've seen people that complicated and had so many things going on that even when they were trying to explain things to me, I got lost. And I think even they got lost, because it was too much. It was too much. Like, simplicity is key. Something as simple as even just saying that whenever price reaches support, I buy. When it reaches resistance, I buy. Simplicity is key at the end of the day. Once something is simple, the more you understand something, the more simple you also are able to make it seem. If I'm able to explain, like for me now, I understand trading to a point whereby I can explain to a kid, like my young kid, my young daughter's like 6 years old. She knows what I do. She can even tell you what I do. It's because of I understand it perfectly and I made it simple. I told her, oh, this is what I do. And she was like, what do you mean? And I explained to her. It's like, oh, okay, perfect. If anyone asks you, be like, oh, my daddy does 1, 2, 3, 3, because I simplified it for her, because I understand it like that. If I didn't understand it like that, obviously I was gonna say a lot and try to confuse it and complicate it, and then it was gonna be way too much, way too much. Ha, Mushoju Zaka Friday. Ha, one of my brothers saying on Friday money is gonna be made. Obviously, he's referring to the NFP. So yeah, let's just do this. Katonga is saying, please explain your wallpaper. It looks interesting. I'm not sure how you saw it, but just a quick tour. I want to walk it through. Is obviously it's just like more of a section. Obviously some of the things that we're trying to achieve. I'm putting down some of the goals that we have here. And all these things. Yeah. So basically more like a vision board. So you can see it's like where is this here? You are a billionaire, and all these things. So yeah, but it's just like a hustle. Like my trading setup. In fact, what's funny is that my trading setup actually does look like this, like right now as we speak. So yeah, it's funny. But yeah, trading accounts, basically growing into becoming this, like in a nicer, like with a nice view, maybe like in countries like Dubai, all those things and stuff. But yeah, it's just that I saw who was it? Katonga asked that I just explained. So yeah, it's just what you do. Because like I did say, I even posted in the Telegram group. I had a wallpaper 4 years ago of the BMW M3 that we currently got, and it was funny because at the time I didn't really think much. It was just the wallpaper and and stuff. But I showed the results of having that, what happened, because 4 years later, okay, but not 4 years later, because we got it like maybe a few months after that. But exactly, like now it's exactly like, it was funny because even how it happened was even the rap, even the calibers and everything of it, like it was like exactly how you took it off from the newspaper, and it was just funny. But yeah. Okay, do you still trade currencies? Yeah, I do look at currencies, but not too much. I can see you guys are recruiting and saying that you want more people and stuff. But yeah, we are gonna do this. We are gonna do this. We're gonna be doing this big. So let me just finish quick. Let's say looking at US30. Bro, do you perhaps mind training NFP live with us? Most definitely, I believe that we can look at it. We can look at it. So I can see what you guys as also I can see what's your say about SMC smart money concepts. So what I've done is that I just got into, you can see I've got these indicators here. I got one company that was selling this. So I was like, let me just see what they got going on. So these are not like free, these are paid ones. Let me see. Yeah, you see it's invite only. It's this. So I just bought this and I was trying to basically look at how this thing works. And there's videos that teach and do all that like on these indicators, because I felt like I didn't want to spend too much time trying to understand how there's still more. Because if you see, I've got access to this one and 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 this one, like so many things. But I learned this too so far because it comes with a short course, and I was like, let me just follow this and see if it really does work. Because I think one of my goals is my short-term goal, maybe in the next 2-3 months, is to build my own AI type thing, like let's say indicators or tools that are gonna basically make my strategy so that I don't waste like 2 hours analyzing and doing this, but that's just gonna analyze for me how I see the market, and then not execute. I wouldn't really say execute for me on the spot, but basically just tell me what I see. Because at first I used to do this with one of my assistants. I have an assistant that in the morning I'll look at the markets, I'll tell him what I see, then I'll tell him if the market does this, he has to react this way, then I'll be busy with my day. And then if he sees the trees how I did tell him, and then he has to execute, he has to do all that. But I feel like now that was too manual because I had to speak with him every single day. So now I want like maybe a tool that's gonna be able to do those things for me. So that's just one of my short-term goal, man. That's just one of my short-term goal. Okay. Let's look at the US30. I can see even Lisiba is saying that I've been waiting for the US30. Let's push, let's push, let's push, let's push, let us push, let us push, let us push. Let's focus, guys. Let's focus, okay? So yes, guys. Right now with US30, let me just simply see. Remember the previous time, when was it, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, when he had that video, top-down analysis. We're looking at this price here being resistant, then now price. Look at this. As soon as price got to resistance, now I'm looking at it from the 4-hour time frame, meaning that like I'm using more of a day trader's perspective, because this is going to be my longer term, like let's say my bigger overview, né? And then I'm going to go to the 1 hour, and then like let's say going all the way down to the smaller time frame, so that if I'm looking for entries, that's how I'd be able to just spot that. So here at the resistance, see what price done. It done this. If you guys can see what this is just more of an engulfing candlestick, bearish engulfing. Price printed this, and then price started shooting. When was this? Let me just see. This was on Friday during the day one, and then price started shooting the whole day. Started shooting. In fact, this was I believe on the weekend, it even done a gap, and then yeah, we can see how price went. Just this morning, it retested these support areas, these support, and then as soon as it got here, it done like a hammer, and then it went a bit more up. So now I understand that this is our previous structure right here. I'll just put it here so that it doesn't disturb us in terms of what's more likely to happen going forward. So this is the trade that we caught the previous week. And what's funny is that I actually executed this trade twice, but let me just I want to remove this actually, but I executed this trade twice, meaning that I even sent it in the Telegram. I bought when it was here before, when this candlestick just printed. It went up, it came back to do this. And after I saw this, then I bought again. Like after this was like when this candle closed, I bought again here, and then boom, it shot up. But let me just remove this. 1 hour, 4 hour, I was here. Let's take a look at this. Perfect. Yeah. So let me just remove all of this. Now I know price done this. We don't have to have all that here. And then we've got this. Okay. So now basically price, with what we're seeing, there's a higher chance that I understand that price already went down, broken this line here, the structure here, which means that, but it didn't break this support here, which means that, like, let's say this higher, 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 low, higher, and so on. This was our most recent, let's say, for instance, highest low. So if it broke this, I would say that on the bigger perspective, it's a change of trend. Price would have changed already. Okay. Just do this. Price would have already changed at the time whereby maybe it done this, but I wouldn't really say that it closed below. Yeah. So what's more likely to happen is I'll just go to the 60-minute. Obviously, because of the gap now, it's a bit more scarier. You understand? But what's more likely is, from my looks of things, there's two types of resistance that would have. So price would either, for instance, come respect these areas right here, which is this area, which was previous support here, also played a part here, and then here it broke down impulsively and even gapped. It could either, because already it closed the gap with this candle, with this week actually, so it could just respect here and then go down. But with the looks of it, since now it's like, the time frame that I'm looking at, I think it can still push a bit more upwards, and then maybe price can potentially just come somewhere around here, at these resistance areas, somewhere around here. So this year would literally be able to fully confirm once price is able to move, let's say tomorrow during your session, because when trading, you don't really have to find entries on the spot when you analyzing. You get it? So let's say if price happens to just go up, and then maybe if it goes down, it's okay. If it respects it and goes down, it's okay. What we'll want is, because what we'll do is that when you're trading, day trading, we're gonna go to the 5-minute, and then if it's, let's say, respects this and doesn't engulfing on the 5-minute, I'll look for that break. Let's say, for instance, if it gives me an engulfing candle bearish here where it is now, like this, or let's say here, like I did say, with that 4 hour, it gave us engulfing. Let's use this time frame here. How we would have gotten entry somewhere here is, let me just do this. This area here is, would wait for price, obviously would have broken down with that engulfing, but we wait for price to actually confirm, like let's say via breaking at least some sort of a low. You can see this is low, because I believe on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, this would have still be running. So I won't say that this confirmed. This wouldn't confirm. It will only confirm on the 5 minutes once it has broken this. When I see this, for me, there's a confirmation. So what that automatically means is that from now on, I need to start any level of resistance. This was support, now it's resistance. Mean that once it even gets here, automatically I would have maybe been able to place a buy. But because of the fact that, like, obviously maybe it's either put a sell limit here, stop loss above here, and take profit maybe, let's see, take profit maybe here at this area. This would have been maybe an entry, but maybe, for instance, the market is still impulsive, because I see here, boom, boom, it became impulsive. I'd wait for this candle to close. Once it closes, the next candlestick, I'd put my sell just below, then my stop loss just below this impulsive candle, so I'm on the safe side, and then I can still be in the same trade. I can still be in the same trade. Let's say, for instance, still target here. See, so that's how I would have basically been able to catch this trade. So normally on the 5-minute, let's say, for instance, even with this, on the 5-minute is when we are gonna see those entries. Like let's say, for instance, if I wanted to really rush it through. I'd have something more like this. And then obviously like on the 1 hour, on the 15 minutes, on the 1 hour, price is gonna, let's say for instance, touch this area, break, and then on the 1 hour, that's just one candle, mind you. It's one candle, but on the 5 minutes, so many candles, so many higher highs, higher lows and stuff. And look at this was a low. So if it breaks here, for me, it broke the low on the 5 minute, which means that when it does this, already I can look for entries here on the 5 minute and then take this down, which means that that's when that will be my entry signal, something that I can enter, put my stop loss here, depending on how clean that setup is. But maybe to be on the safe side, I can put it just above where it went through and then still target the same area somewhere here at the bottom, So these are things that we can still look at. But if it goes and then maybe if it goes and breaks this low once again, and then it breaks this like this, automatically when it goes up and comes here, if I sell here, that means that now I have the right to actually put my stop loss here. Makes sense. And I can still scale in. My purpose is to just scaling. Okay. Yes, so that's how we're going to be doing it. I can see Meg Finance, my brother. Salute, man. I respect you. You can see I'm using correlation between GU, XAU. That's through that's how you can normally look at it. Bring in trader spin. Yes, I'm gonna be bringing everyone, guys. I am gonna be bringing everyone, and yeah, we're gonna be doing this big, man. We're gonna be doing this big clean charts. My brother, salute, man. I respect you for saying so. We already looked at gold. So because I can see one of my brothers saying gold is ranging right now. Okay, let me just take a look at what's actually going on right now. After they looked at, yeah. So you see, let's say for instance, that's what I was basically saying. Now this would have been the break that we're speaking of. So let's say for instance, if you take a setup like this, you're waiting for price to break below this low. Once it breaks, this is a confirmation. And then when it does go a bit more high, whatever sell signal that you see, you take it because it confirmed that it's now moving downwards. And then let's say for instance, it breaks below, changed that because now it's still building higher high, higher low, and as well higher high. So it didn't break this higher low, this one here. So which means that it's still in an upward, I can still take a buy, it's still valid. But if it breaks below here, that means now it's changed, it changed its higher highs and higher lows. Now it's a new low, it built a new low, which means that when it goes and creates a new lower high, I can sell at that lower high. Let's say it does this. It closes below, it's confirmed for me. And then once it goes up, I take this sell, and then I'll be able to come maybe all the way down with it here. But my biggest ultimate goal is I'm not looking to just take profit here. In fact, wherever it gives me profit, even here, I can take it because my goal is I'm looking for that buy. So I should always keep that in mind, waiting and looking for that buy. Okay. So, but I want us tomorrow to be able to do this bigger and better. So, let's just see. I like how you explained this. This is powerful. Like the live gens. Perfect. So is it possible? Can you guys meet up tomorrow just before New York session? Maybe 30 minutes before New York session. And then we're gonna do a pre-analysis before the New York session. And then once the market opens, hopefully if we found some entries, we've seen some entries, I'll show you guys how I enter, how I go about managing, and so on. And basically just trade through the whole session with us up until maybe my ultimate goal is to close the session when I've at least locked in profits. So I'm gonna basically do the pre-analysis with you guys. I'll spot a trade and I'll still be able to execute on the trade, and as well I'll be able to just manage it so you get the whole feeling. And then ultimately, once I'm able to lock the profits, whether I take profit or whether I just lock profits, for me I'll just say, guys, I'm done. I'll see you guys maybe on the next day, depending on how positive the feedback is. Is that okay with you guys? So I can see most of you guys are just also would love to know when it is. Just make sure that you are in our Telegram group. I just don't know how to actually, put the link of the Telegram using this live session. Like I did say, it's my first time really doing this in terms of the live, but just make sure that you are in. How do I, okay, copy, so that I can update you guys at least 20 minutes before the session. 20 minutes before the session, I know that I'll be able to update you. Okay, boom. Let me just do this. Okay, this. Yes, let me just take this. Yes. Perfect. We on. There we go. There's the link. Perfect. Put user in Ben favorite. Okay. There's the link. I think you guys can just press on it if you want to stay up to date with it. I might just put it in the comment section, so just check it out. And tomorrow, literally 20 minutes before the session, what's going to happen is that we are going to be getting on this together, all together, and we'll be able to look at it. And I want these sessions to be more on, like, if possible, I'll be able to see the same faces session after session after session. That'll be amazing, because we'll be able to just each and every single time we're growing a family. So if you're doing this every single day, means that within the next 3 months, I would really know who, let's say, for instance, I'm seeing Samkelo Kumalo, I'll know who you are personally, because I see you every day. You understand? And you guys would also be able to see my down moments when I'm at the lowest, my up moments when I'm super excited, celebrating. So you guys see that I'm not a robot. I'm a human being. There's days where I'm just sad and I'm just quiet and I'm just thinking to myself and all those things. And there's days where I'm just excited and it's like I don't have feelings and stuff. But yeah, let's just meet up tomorrow, guys. You can see most of you guys are saying that you are gonna be there. So I'm just excited and I'm happy that we did go all the way up this deep. And most importantly as well, once we meet up, yeah, we'll be able to just do questions and answers. We'll be able to just do a lot, look at other pairs. So let's say, for instance, because let's say if we're looking at gold and I'm waiting for a trade on gold, I might just analyze certain things for you. So if someone is asking me, can you look at USD CAD? I'll just analyze it, tell you what I'm seeing, tell you my views of it and all those things. But obviously, me, I only trade the specific gold, sometimes US30, US30 consistently, but sometimes NASDAQ once, twice a week, and so on, and as well GBPUSD. But I'll also be able to share with you guys whatever that you guys would love to see. Okay. And also, Majita on street, some salute me. So also, I'll make sure that this live session, this exact same live session, is posted on YouTube. I'm just not sure how I'm gonna do that, but I'll figure it out, because I make things happen just so I can see you guys be safe. So I'll make sure that I post it on YouTube so you guys can be able to just have access to it. So you can just go through, see some things. So even tomorrow when we meet up, I might even reference some things that we spoke about today. I might be like, hey, yesterday we spoke about the market doing this and this and this, and you see how it's playing out now. We said if it does this, it's going to do this, but now it's doing this. So this is how we evolve, or it continues doing what we said it's going to do. So this is how we take advantage of it. Do you understand? Because it doesn't help if we say the market is going to do this, but we don't really spot it or anything. So yeah, tomorrow I want us, as soon as we do that. Okay, I just joined the Telegram group. The link works perfectly. Oh, perfect. I didn't think. Let me see the link. There we go. Didn't think that it does all that. Can you do NASDAQ? We're gonna do NASDAQ tomorrow. Can see my brother here. Samkel is asking what is the best broker. So currently, me, I'm using IQ Markets. So that is one of the brokers that I've been trading with for 2 years now. Can see Consul UTM saying stop loss hit. I'm not sure what that means, but every single day, it's either you take profit or you take stop loss. That's just the whole point of the markets. We appreciate this year is going to be profitable. This wonderful and better than BBM. Nice one. I don't know what BBM is, but let's do this, man. See you tomorrow. Okay, I love the fact that most of you guys are saying see you tomorrow. So yeah, man, let's do this tomorrow, guys. Let's do this tomorrow. I'll make sure this live session is posted. Thank you so much. You can see already prices moving. They just keep on following even the markets, what we did speak about, and see how things move. And let's meet up tomorrow, guys. I'll let you guys know in the Telegram group literally just a few minutes, like let's say 20 minutes before, so you guys can join. And yeah, I'm excited that our first live session is amazing. It's dope. I can see so far there's 250 of you guys in here, which means a lot. So yeah, I'll be with you tomorrow as a Zimbabwean. I'm so happy with you. Powerful, man. Wilfred, powerful. Let's do this tomorrow. Whether you're Zimbabwean or South African, whatever, man, we all together, man. We won. We try again until we make it. Let's go. I love this, man. You guys are dope. The positive feedback. We love you. Let's see you up from started when you became friends with no, but let's not be negative, guys. Let's not be negative. It doesn't matter who I'm friends with. It can't change who I am at the end of the day. You understand? If you are true to yourself, no matter who, yes, you can be a friend with someone, but if you are still true to yourself, that's the ultimate thing. So like now you shouldn't really focus on those types of things. That's what I'm trying to say here. But we love you, we love you. Kausa Ribaboyote, salute, salute. Make finance tomorrow, man. I'm with you, brother. And yeah, let's do this big, guys. Thank you so much for joining. See what Gold is doing, but we'll keep on in touch with it tomorrow and just follow through with it. I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys.